Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to Part 8 of Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, brought to you by MuchGames.ca. Alright, for the time being, it's time for us to have ourselves some battles. Okay, we went back to Fireburg in that little area to the northwest. We're going to clear out as many battlefields as possible, so that we'll be very strong for the mine. Jellies are not so bad. I mean, look, we can practically one-shot them. Okay, we run into two. That should not be a problem either. I wonder if they're weak against bombs. Oh yeah, they're definitely weak against bomb attacks in general. So this is definitely a good choice. So if we run into more than one, it should be no big deal. I don't know which ones offer gold or experience as a prize. But I did hear that one of the battlefields around this stretch before Fireburg gets you the Gemini Crest. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and the battlefield before the mine, well, just before the mine, gives you the Thunder Spell. So if anything, we'll at least be well prepared. We're gonna have a lot of good stuff waiting for us. So let's get to it. How close am I to the next level, anyway? Oh, 9,570. Yeah, I'm not even close. So this battlefield will be over before you know it. At this rate, I mean, Reuben has very good accuracy. Though I don't think accuracy is really a stat in this game. Yeah, I don't think it is. You basically just hope that that you don't miss. Okay, so I'm guessing you can't fight 3 jellies in this battlefield. This is basically a throwaway. We got 900 gold pieces. That's good for plenty of seeds. Alright, here's a new enemy. It's a stingrat. Basically the palette swap of an edgehog, and Reuben did miss there. That's also the name of a sandwich. I've had many a sandwich in my time. In fact, where I work, I actually make my own sandwiches. You know, as bland as they may be, well, they're very simple. I mean, just cheese, deli meat, and sauce. Either barbecue sauce or honey mustard, whatever you prefer, that's just fine. But Reuben is not something I would be into. I don't mind the rye bread. Or the smoked meat, or pastrami, what have you, that's in a Reuben. It's the sauerkraut that's a bit of a turn-off for me. I don't know, it's not even a good name to say. It's like sauerkraut. Like, seriously, it just sounds like something you would be repulsed by. But I guess it would be like... it would take like a refined taste to understand it. I am not one of those. So, yeah, there you go. I mean, thank God Reuben is not called, like, Taquito or, I don't know, Crunchwrap. If it was called, like, Crunchwrap Supreme, that would be awesome, because then Square Enix or Squaresoft would be predicting the future. Back at the time the game was made, there was no such thing as a Crunchwrap Supreme. That would probably make your stomach really bad. I mean, back then we probably did not have the means to handle that kind of stuff. Probably evolved to some extent and probably made things a little worse. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Did you know McDonald's used to have a Reuben sandwich? Now we got our Gemini Crest. And they had like all kinds of sandwiches too. I mean, they had like a BLT, a veggie sandwich. Also, that's a plant man, not related to the one in Mega Man 6. And they had like the buffalo chicken, which was my favorite because I like things that are spicy, like me. And that's the one I would usually get, but now they don't have them anymore. They discontinued those long ago. That's too bad, 'cause I really like them. Oh well, it is what it is. They also had the chicken select strips, they were called. I don't know why they came up with the name select. That's a button on a controller. Not for chicken. And they had a super spicy hot sauce that also went in that buffalo chicken sandwich. Man, that was amazing. I tried that on my grade 10 French trip, and my eyes would just water, and my nose would run like it's Usain Bolt. You know, Usain Bolt Booger Edition. It was that intense. I mean, probably more powerful than Sriracha. And I love Sriracha. Alright, well, Sriracha is okay. Yeah, Sriracha is awesome. I just kind of wish they had a little bit more natural flavors. Like potassium sorbate, I believe they have. Which I heard is, well, not that great if people are complaining about it. He's like, H2O is bad for me. We should ban it. Oh, that's water. Yeah, I know. I'm allergic to water. Because it doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste like anything. It's just water. It's liquid air. So, of course, it's flavorless. Can you imagine if you were breathing air that's tasted like strawberries? Then it would be pretty awesome, but it'll be weird. And then you get sick of real strawberries. Oh, here's a new enemy. It's a Flazard. Maybe it's supposed to be Flazard? I have no idea. Bobby Flazard? Alright, because I did reset the game off screen, Reuben is now strong against fire. Otherwise, if I didn't, he would be taking more damage to that attack. Oh, they get the first strike this time. Okay, that can paralyze. That's not a good thing. Just remember, I'm strong against paralyze thanks to, I believe it was the shield, like the Venus shield? I believe that's what it was. Let me double check. Yeah, it is the Venus shield that protects you against paralyze. That is a weird symbol for paralysis, really. Like, it's just a star. Alright, let's go to town on all these enemies. Now the battlefields are actually getting legitimately tougher. Alright, there we go. I say we're probably going to level up after this. I do apologize, we're just showing nothing but battlefields all the time, but we might as well just get through them to get stronger. It prepares us for what enemies await us. Hey, I leveled up to level 18. That's fine by me. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. I mean, how can you? It's like, oh, I leveled up. Like, can I go back? Maybe in some rare circumstances you don't want to be over-leveled for like a certain point in the game. Like, for example, maybe you did not get that appropriate Esper in Final Fantasy VI. And you're just waiting to get it before you start leveling up so you can build up your stats better. Maybe you have Espers that are only attack +1, and you want to save all your levels so you can equip your attack +2. That would be better. That's why in my Final Fantasy VI Advance Let's Play, that I decided to go as quick as I could without power leveling, and that was pretty much the best thing I could have done. So it allowed me to take advantage of my Espers more often. As opposed to having like high levels already and it takes longer to level up. So there's that. Also, this battlefield is winding down, only 2 more to go. So yeah, this may seem a bit boring, I know. But we're getting through this. Oh, well, unless you miss all the time, then it might take a little bit longer. And there we go, only 1 more to go. Should probably heal up after this fight. I would consider my bombs, but they're not gonna kill these guys, like by themselves. Unless there was only like 1 left. Which is not. Alright. 1,200 gold! Fantastic. Okay, this is the last battlefield we're gonna do. Maybe I should use a cure potion. We got a lot of them already. Oh, here's another new enemy. It's called a Red Cap. That's a common name in most Final Fantasy games now, like for like goblins and whatnot. I don't know if these guys are considered goblins or just simple thugs. They probably are goblins. I mean, look at their ears. It's It's like Ben Stiller if he was a thug. And had a mohawk. I cannot picture Ben Stiller with a mohawk and a little bit of jaundice. Just look at that skin. Oh my god, are you serious? Ah, we hate ourselves. Why do I always use the Quake spell? Like, why can't I just use Blizzard? It'd be a little different. Even if it might hurt us. Well, it wouldn't hurt me as much. But it might hurt Reuben. Still, why always Quake? Oh well. I guess I can't complain because it didn't kill us. Alright, we're over 10 minutes into this video and it's just been nothing but battlefields. So all in all, you're seeing like a total, well, a minimum of 50 battles before we go into the mine. Well, minimum and maximum, but still. I was kind of hoping we get a strike first there. Which sadly we didn't. So we'll have to claw our way through. Which we will shortly. Up, halfway there. Good. Good, good, good. Now let's press on. Okay, everything's going reasonably well. 7,028 more experience to go. That's not bad. So I'm gaining a sick amount of experience, so why don't we try the Blizzard spell this time? Oh, that's cute. And they're weak against it. Good. I kind of expected as much. I should really start using my magic a bit more often. There's no reason for me not to. I should probably only target one. That way we'll probably kill two and deal with less attacks. That might be the smart thing to do. Whoops. There. Two more. We're almost there. Soon gonna get that thunder spell. Now, why not rock you guys with Blizzard as well? Okay, and they're weak against it. Good. I don't really think it's tied to the area, but I think it's the actual enemy itself. So the brownie or the mint, whatever ones you would have fought, would also be weak against Blizzard. There, now we got ourselves a thunder spell. Okay, so far so awesome. I think it's time for us to head over to that mine right now. At long last. Okay, so we gotta go all the way to the far right. Oh, here's some new enemies. Red bones and zombies. Okay, remember they're weak against cure magic, so utilize it. If you really want to. That's entirely up to you. You might be better off using that heal magic for yourself. But whatever floats your boat. Either way, you know what must be done. Which is to obliterate them. Also, now we don't have to be right close to a wall if we want to activate stuff. If we're only going to do this for consumables, we're better off just not going there. We'll go this way. I really like how this place looks. And you got these old pulleys as well. Even though they're one way, it is a cool way to get around. Oh, I got to go first that time. Seemed like a waste. I would rather go second. So that the grenades would have done more damage. Oh yeah, these zombies can multiply. But the good news is, when they multiply, they have the exact same HP as the one that did the multiplication. So, if the zombie is 1 HP from death, and it multiplies, the other one is pretty weak as well. So take advantage of that. Another thing about poison in this game, if you walk around with it, you don't gradually lose damage like in other games. But you still have it with you until you recover it. So keep that in mind. Alright, we'll definitely check out this cave over here. Because I believe there's a weapon for us. We might want to go this way. Because I think if you go to the left, you'll find a dead end. And that would suck. A lot. Like these guys. Always putting you to sleep and stuff. Nothing fun about that. Yeah, Reuben, when he falls asleep, he got his foot kicked right up. It's like he's lounging. That's funny. Alright, let's go to town on him. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Why would it use mucus on us? It's like boogers. Even though it's really just slime. That's basically what it is. So there's more to mucus than just boogers. I can't picture like a zombie just picking its nose and flicking it at us. So we got to level 19. That's pretty damn good. Better than where we were before. Which wasn't terrible, but still. Hey, we got the Charm Claw. Okay, it's still not as good as the Battle Axe, but now it can inflict paralysis, sleep, confusion, poison, and blindness. That might come in handy against our next boss if it's weak against any of these status ailments. I don't think it will, but let's take a chance anyway. We might luck out. So we'll head over here. Most of these paths are one way, but that's cool. We can live with that. If you multiply, it doesn't matter. I think we might get extra experience that way the more it multiplies. I could be wrong, because technically you're killing more enemies. Yeah, that could be a bit of a stretch. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's true. Okay, I don't believe there's anything of importance over here, so we're just gonna leave. Probably just consumables. So the only reason you'd go this way is for that weapon. And over here is where we started. But we don't want to go that way. Instead we go over here. And bust some zombies like it's Resident Evil style. And don't mention the T-zombie guys, we're just beating a dead horse here. Which, by the way, you know, something to do with Samurai TX getting frightened by a T-zombie. Yeah, we get it. That joke should be put to pasture by now. Alright, wait till somebody else deals with it. You know what, I don't think you gain any extra experience from, like, killing zombies that multiply. Because I just noticed they never multiplied and we had the same amount. So yeah, there's that. Bit of a disappointment, but oh well. Alright, now let's just get the win. Why do they stick their elbows like that anyway? It's gotta be bad posture. Okay, I think we want to go up here and then go right. No, we can't go right. We need to go up. So before we do, let's just make sure we're all patched up. Okay, man, they're really piling on the enemies here. I think we should go after one of the zombies first. They're gonna multiply anyway, but it's alright. Either way, they're dead. So is that guy. Okay, we want to go up and go right. boss should be over here. Oh, I see him. Catch a little glimpse of him. So now let's do this. Before we go to fight him, we gotta make sure that we use some seeds. Well, obviously recover our HP first. Okay, everything is good. That guy never used any magic, so we'll just use one seed. Alright, so we can use magic quite a bit. Let's fight it out. And you get sent to the battle right away. Okay. Ooh, the Djinn is pretty powerful. I've had many a time where he's killed me. Ah, sleep powder is the worst. But we'll take out this red bone first. Not like the ones in Castlevania that just keep popping back up. Let me try a Charm Claw one more time. I don't think I've inflicted any status ailments on him, though. Okay, you can poison him! We'll definitely take that as a Pyrrhic victory. Maybe before we fight it out a bit more, I should probably heal. I don't know how long poison's gonna last. Probably for the duration of the fight until he dies. Wait, is he paralyzed? Or confused? Because he didn't attack us that time. Guys, we can take advantage of this. Oh, can you sleep on us as well? Yep, get rid of that quickly. Not taking any chances. Oh yeah, he's still poisoned. No, no, don't use the bombs. Use magic. Oh my god, are you serious? You know, you suck for somebody with no nipples. Okay, now it's using Dragon Cut, which is a sword attack. Can I use magic on you for once? Please, that's all I ask. Okay, that didn't do too much in terms of damage. So let me try the Thunder Spell. And you can actually use the Life Spell on somebody that's already alive to recover them to full HP automatically. Okay, I actually do more with the Thunder Spell than I do with actual Blizzard. It's weird, but that's how it is. Up, the Djinn's dead. That was a bit of a tough victory, but we made it. Hey, it's Indiana Jones, I mean Arian. We're close enough to blow up the boulder. Dad, stand back. Okay. Still standing pretty close to that boulder, all things considered. Ah, he just run over the battlefield. Good thing we already cleared out the enemies. We did it! Reuben, I knew you'd save me. Please head home to Mom. Right. You two be careful. Bonga, let's return to Fireburg. Normally we're supposed to, like, fight our way back, but if you do have that exit spell, you can warp out of there instantly. Also, there is a temple over here. Well, that doesn't seem all that sealed. Do you have 10 gold pieces for a cup of coffee? I have enough for a lot of coffee. I could buy a freaking plantation if I wanted to. My migrant workers. But I don't have that option, now do I? Okay, we made it back to the Wintry Temple around this area. Also, I'll just check if there's any hidden chests. No. Okay, let's get out of here. So that's all we did it for. And not for the Nookie. Why don't we go pay Arian a visit? He's probably just resting. I mean, he did go through a bit of a traumatic experience. All things considered, get out of the way. Thanks! Arian made it back! Yeah, I know, we're responsible for it. I forgot to tell you. The Crystal of Fire is in the Lava Dome. I kind of would have figured that out on my own, really. That's pretty much our next destination. Yeah, I'll buy 14 more explosives. It's an arbitrary number, but it's a number. I should definitely buy some more seeds, too. Yep, that's good. Gotta make sure we're plenty stocked. And I'll go rest at the inn. Okay, that makes me feel pretty good. So before we leave, there was another place for the Gemini Crest. I think it takes you to Aquaria, 'cause when we were in Aquaria, where we bought that helm, there was a basement area that allowed you to warp if you had the Gemini Crest. I think it's connected to this house over here, if I recall. Yep, you're in Aquaria now. Where the music just gets a little bit more peaceful. So I'll snag some refreshers, then I'll head back to Fireburg. Weirdly enough, even though you left the area, the chests that you opened here will still remain opened, because you never went to the map. Despite the fact that you left the area to go somewhere else. Why does that guy like to block the door? What a douche! Just because he looks like Gandalf doesn't give him the right to do whatever he wants, okay? Alright, so our next destination, well, other than that battlefield, is right over here. Before we can go to the lava dome, we actually have to scale the volcano. I remember the volcano being very frustrating because there are some parts in the game where the enemies are invisible, and you actually have to go pretty far before you can actually find that item. Which means heart attacks galore. So, I'll stop the video right here, and then the next part, we're going to go on to clear out this battlefield. See ya, everybody.